Oh, no way.
So I got some LED lights in there. Has 40 different.
Are you serious?
So, and I didn't go overboard with it, so it's just...
That's crazy.
Alright, for the design process I used Fusion 360. And then I went to Home Depot and got them to rip down the pieces to 1 foot, and then I marked out all the locations for the holes to drill, and I kind of marked out the way the cabinet was going to look. And here I am using the dado jig and making some dados. This helps with the putting the cabinet together, and also makes for a strong cabinet. Alright, now I'm going to drill the holes 6 inches on center, and then using a speed square just do the 45-degree angles. And then using the jigsaw, just cutting out where I marked the lines. Now I'm cutting out the top and the bottom of the cabinet. Then using the kreg jig, making a bunch of pocket holes to secure it together. Now I'm just going to put it together, and putting those dados in sure does make it real easy to put this thing together. Now we're putting on the bottom just the same way, using the clamps and then pocket holding these things together. I ended up adding 2 stretchers, one in the middle and one on the top. Then using the palm router set up with a rabbet, I put a 1/4 inch rabbet all the way around each one of these to accept the 1/4 inch ply. And I cut the 1/4 inch ply to length and then took it over to my sander and put a nice round over on each one of them, and it accepted it really nice. Here I am using the pocket hole again to make a face frame. And the assembly process is the same for this one. We use the clamps, pocket hole screw, everything together. And using a 1/4 inch round over, just putting a nice little edge on each one of those skateboard rack holders. Using 1/2 inch plywood, I make a drawer, and I just cut strips off and then I cut them to length, and then use the pocket holes to secure it all together. And then using the same technique as we did on the back, just cutting a rabbet in the bottom of the drawer. Then just using some glue and some clamps, we put the bottom piece in. Alright, here I am cutting some spacers to put in between the face frame and the edge of the cabinet to build out for the drawer. Alright, now it's time to start prepping this thing to sand. I just got some oak wood filler and started filling the holes. Alright, so I cut some oak up into 4-inch blocks and then put a 15-degree angle on it, and then turned it all to the side and put a 5-degree angle on it to give it a little bit of a flare out on the sides. Alright, here I am putting on the door front. All I did was screw through the middle of it and then pulled it out and put some more screws in the back. And then I took it over to the router table and put a nice round over on everything. And then you see me putting the door pole on there as a skateboard wheel. And then I start building the door for the front of the cabinet. And same as before, do a nice round over on it. And here I am just putting on some simple hinges. And then you see me taking the door off here, and then I add the straight edge there just to get the center of the door there, and then I did the same thing as I did before and build the skateboard pole.
Okay, so you've seen that. I got that one done there. So now we just got to hook these LEDs up, and I'm putting right under, and it's got to be, so blue is on the bottom, so that's what we got. Stick it in there.
I'm gonna push that back in there. And then hopefully we can't see it. Grab that screwdriver and just put it in there. And use that to push it back in.
Boom. Ha ha ha. Here I am with Mr. 40 Plus Skateboarding,
How's it going?
and we got the reveal here. I'm going to get you the shot of that since you guys have already seen all the rest of the stuff. So what we'll do now is we'll show them.
That is a piece of furniture. That is gnarly.
All right, let's get do something else here real quick.
Oh, no way.
So I got some LED lights in there.
What?
Has 40 different.
Are you serious?
So, and I didn't go overboard with it, so this is,
That's crazy.
yeah, so.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I didn't go overboard with
Yeah.
them. I just put a couple in there just to.
Dude, that's nuts. Holy cow.
So.